What's up, people? Y'all know what it is. It's Tuesday night. Listen, got a locked and loaded show for you tonight. We got a big fight coming up this weekend. Canelo Alvarez versus Caleb Plant. Undisputed championship on the line. World Series Game 6 is on tonight. The Bears lost again, but we saw some signs of greatness from Justin Fields. Von Miller got traded. And the Ben Simmons saga continues. So we got a locked and loaded show for you. We about to get this thing rolling. Y'all know what it is. Come on, join in with your comments and your hot takes. Let's go.
We lock and load, Allen Pass. It's the Allen Pass Show. Yeah. We lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Pass Show. Yeah. We lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Pass Show. Yeah. We lock and load. It's the Allen Pass Show. Yeah. We lock and load. Come on. Yeah.
What's up, people? I am excited to have my brother in the back of the building with me, Mr. Victor Legron. What's up, brother?
What up with it? What's going on?
We got a lot to discuss, man. A lot going on, man. It's some disappointing Chicago sports going on, but we also have some good Chicago sports going on. I choose to start with the good first. So we're going to jump it off talking about these Chicago Bulls. They came back from like 14 down, starting off the fourth quarter, beat the Celtics 128-114. And a lot of people talking about Marcus Smart in his comments, but I don't want to talk about them right now. I want to talk about how good the Bulls are looking right now. A lot of people didn't know how the fit was going to go with DeMar DeRozan, Lonzo, Zach, and Vucevic. But so far, they've been looking good. I know I was actually watching football, but I was keeping tabs on what was going on. I think you was actually watching every second of the game. But when I went back and watched the highlights, man, it was just some stuff that was just great to see, man. But what are your thoughts about the Bulls coming back and just the overall season they having?
Man, I love it, man. As a lifelong Bulls fan, I love it. The Bulls are back, baby. The Bulls are back. And I like that they are basically telling all the executives and all the national media and all the people that say, oh, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, and these guys not going to be able to fit. They're not going to be able to play together. Basically to go somewhere because we out here, we hooping. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Donovan's a proven coach. You know, the front office just came in, like, changed the culture in two off seasons. Change the culture in two off seasons.
True. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wasn't the biggest Billy Donovan fan. I didn't like what he was doing at OKC. But these guys are playing hard for him, and I think it's more of the players than him personally. But I got to give him credit because he is the head coach. What did you think about the Billy Donovan pickup when he first came?
I was kind of like, man. I mean, what? I can't say I was against it. I can't say that I was against it or I was like happy for it, but I was excited the fact that they had a proven coach with a winning track record. No more after you see so many Jim Boylans and Fred Hoiberg, the mayors, you know, Billy Donovan ain't so bad, bro. You know. That was my take. That was my take on it. Like, man, I was willing to give him a chance. I mean, nobody knew who Phil Jackson was. He was a coach in the CBA. I was willing to give him a chance. I was willing to give Billy Donovan was more proven at the time than when the Bulls had Phil. So I was like, let's see what it do. Let's see what it do.
Like I said, was my take. They are playing hard for him, and I was a little shocked. I'm gonna play some of these highlights, man. I just want you to just analyze, kind of tell me what you see, because the way they sharing the ball is great, and it's just fun to watch, man.
He's figured that thing out.
So as we watch these highlights, I just want you to, and I think these early highlights is Celtics, winning.
Yeah,
and they doing their thing, but when the Bulls come back, it's like they just sharing the ball, and it's just amazing to see. And matter of fact,
quickly back in. It's only down 2 now.
So we see Zoe.
Hard hand. Yep, he's got a hard hand. 3 for 3.
Lonzo's jumper has progressed so much, and I did not know.
Throws it up
and you see the alley-oop, I did not know how much of a lockdown defender Lonzo was, because we've seen, we don't see New Orleans games like that, but brother's a lockdown defender for sure.
Here's Caruso back into the corner.
And then I think this is the first time that I've seen Derrick Jones Jr. play this year. And he's a high flyer.
Yeah, this is the second game. Like,
okay.
After the New York game, Billy Donovan kind of switched the rotation up. You know what I'm saying? He started going bigger.
So I'm gonna fast forward to when they start coming back, so we can get to the nitty gritty.
DeRozan.
Now I'm gonna go ahead all the way to the fourth quarter.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe.
Let's go back. Yeah, 1, 2, 5.
Levine.
That ain't it either. Hold on. But I wanna just talk about, like, I haven't seen Kobe White play. What does Kobe White play in the Bulls rotation? He hasn't played yet. And do you think he has a fit on this team?
Yes, I do. I mean, you can never have enough bucket getters, man. That's my take on basketball. Always outplay. You can never have enough guys bucket, especially coming off your bench. Zach LaVine right now, he's out there hooping right now, but he's not 100%. He's laboring that hand. You know what I'm saying? So what he lacking, you can make up with Kobe and Ayo and some of those other guys, though, man. Like, with the way that Patrick Williams going down, you know what I'm saying? Kobe White scoring depth is much. It'll help the team out even more now. That'll add more balance, because now that'll make Caruso strictly just a playmaker when he's with that second unit.
So even with Ayo, that's why I think, man, Kobe White might be short, because it's like it's so many guards. You got Caruso, Ball, LaVine, DeRozan. I mean, I know they wings, DeRozan.
But I was about to say, you know what I'm saying? Ayo, he's like a lead. He's a tweener. Yeah. He's 6'6". He's 6'6". He can play the 1 or the 2. Kobe 6'5". You know, so they all can handle the ball. They kind of like all interchangeable. So that second unit, with those three, they can play with that guy Bradley and Jones. They not. That's a decent little second five coming in.
Y'all make sure y'all share the live and post your comments. We're gonna post your comments and talk about your comments. So you think that it's going to be a fit for Kobe White? He's still gonna, because it's been rumors already talking about trade rumors.
There have been rumors, and if they do decide to trade him, it is what it is. But right now, the way the team constructed, I mean, they can still. I mean, they were down to Boston when they went to the bench early. The bench came and sparked them in the second half, but they also kind of lost momentum when they went to the bench. You know what I'm saying? In the first half, when Boston made their run on.
Right.
So, you need somebody to be able to, like, literally down to cut Zach and LaVine's minute down where they're fresh for the playoffs. That's where Kobe White fits in my playoff. In my point, he come in and just take a few minutes from these guys just to keep them fresh.
The Bulls feel like they got a big four. As I put this picture up, Zoe, LaVine, DeRozan, and Vucevic. And a lot of people didn't know about the fit, but it seemed like they fitting just nice. You got LaVine as a scorer. You got DeRozan as a vet scorer who also can score late. You got a big that can score, stretch the floor. And you got Lonzo running the team, dishing. He don't need the ball. He just want to get everybody involved. And he's ascending, and his jump shot has gotten better. It seems like all the pieces are fitting. What do you think about the fit?
They're fitting okay now. They're playing good ball, but here's the part about it. This team hasn't even tapped the ceiling. Like, people don't understand, Vooch is so much more. He's so much more, bro. Once he get really going, this team is gonna be even much better, bro. Like, he is literally like big man who can average like 4, 5 assists a night. He's a walking double-double. But he's been taking the back seat. He on average like 11, 12, 13 shots. He's been taking the back seat because big game DeMar been out there balling, which is fine, because when DeMar starts falling off, that's when he gonna pick up. Like, I love it, bro. Like, I love it. DeMar, the Bull, wings can play together. Like, I don't understand what people are saying that wings can play together. And it was not like DeMar DeRozan can't shoot from the perimeter at all. He just chooses not to shoot many threes his career. And so when he did take them, it led to a low percentage. He didn't make them. But with his mid-range, why do you even want to change up anything? That's deadly. The mid-range is making a comeback in the NBA. Boy, the three-point shots and all that I'm telling you, it's good, but it's the game, I'm telling you, the mid-range making the comeback. You mark my words, bro.
So my big question is, how high can the Bulls be in the Eastern Conference? Because as I'm looking at the Eastern Conference, you got Philly with their problems. You got Boston. You see what we just did to Boston, and we're gonna get to the Marcus Smart comments. You got Kyrie and his situation in Brooklyn. And to me, the only stable team in the East right now is Milwaukee. Miami look pretty good, but how high can the Bulls be?
With all the teams constructed as they are, including the Bulls, and they get all their players back the way they constructed or something like that, I had them top 4 or 5. But if all these teams playing these games and injuries and all this thing, and they continue to play the way they can finish in the top 2.
I was thinking the same thing, man. Like the way these disgruntled teams.
Here's my thing, man, and I love it, but Brooklyn without Kyrie against the Bulls in the shootout, I like the Bulls' chance, because guess what the Bulls can do? We ain't even touched on it yet. The Bulls are playing defense this year.
They are.
The Bulls are playing defense this year. And that's why I give Billy Donovan. That's why I give Billy Donovan the credit, though, bro, because they bought into his defensive system. Players who were known for being great individual defenders. But if you buy into a guy's system and you be in the spot that you need to be at,
right,
that's where the Bulls have improved at as a team. I'll be honest. The offense was going to beat. I knew they were going to be able to score enough points to win. We all were questioning the defense. Oh, DeRozan, he's a terrible defender. I never pay attention to the media, bro. I just watch sports too long. Like, I can never form an opinion from a sports page or something like that. You know, I get it. Right. I had to do stuff for myself, and I knew this guy was going to be able to play, man. This guy put up like 20. He put up 20 points, what, like 8-9 straight years, 4 rebounds, 4 assists or something, like 8-9 years. Shoot a half percentage from the floor.
And I think we are getting a more polished DeRozan, because when he was in Toronto, I felt like his mental was a little soft. Like, he would come out, you know, when he go against LeBron, he's always complimenting them and all this stuff. Like, bro, you need to get some dog in you. I think at this juncture in his career, I think he's showing more of a dog mentality. And I think LaVine playing in the Olympics, he's coming to ball. He coming to show, hey, I want that max contract. He got something to prove. And it's just a good look, man. Darren Jones says 45 to 50 wins as long as they are healthy. CJ James says top 4. And Cliff Mason says Bulls will finish top 3 in the East, barring injury.
What up, Cliff?
A lot of positive energy coming on in these comments. I know it's early on, but we gonna keep this positive energy going. CJ James said Billy is a defensive coach. Darren is a pretty good defender. DeMar has always been a pretty good defender to me. Always a good wing. LaVine is the one who's playing more defense to me. And like I say, Lonzo, bro, he's straight locking cats down. Like, I knew people was telling me he was a good defender, but to see it up close is a little different.
He's getting in the passing lane. He has excellent footwork on defense. And like I said, his hands are just so active too. That's what it is. He can play with his feet and hands, you know how to get away with it. A lot of guys can't play with their hands. They can really play defense with their feet. They move position. This guy's kind of like, he can play the passing lane and he can move his feet. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of versatile with it.
Right. Cliff Mason says Giannis is a dog and told the media during the East Conference Finals KD is the best player in the world. That don't make him soft. If you look at the comments, though, it's too different. And when you look at DeRozan, his demeanor seemed like he didn't want nothing to do with LeBron. You could tell he didn't want nothing to do with LeBron. It was like a defeatist attitude. Giannis, I felt like he was playing a little coy. He was trying to play low key. That's just my opinion. It was
Cliff. Hey, Giannis said that after beating KD though too.
Right.
You know, DeMar said that after losing to LeBron. It's kind of a little different in my opinion. That's just my take on it.
Yeah. So listen, the Bulls came back, beating the Celtics, and then I want to go ahead and get to the Marcus Smart comments because he made some comments after the game about his team, and I'm gonna play the comments, and I want everybody to analyze what he said because it was mighty interesting what he was saying. And Victor, I seen your post. You was going back and forth with one of our guys about what the Celtics should do. But I'm gonna play the video clip first, and then we're gonna talk about your post and the back and forth you had going.
Sure. All right.
I mean, I was just like to play basketball. You know, every team knows we're trying to go to Jason and Jalen, and every team is programmed and studied to stop. And I think everybody's scouting report is make those guys try to pass the ball. They don't want to pass the ball, and that's something that they're going to learn. They're still learning, you know. And we're proud of the progress they're making, but they're going to have to make another step and find ways to not only create for themselves but create for others on this team. To open up the court for them later down in the game where they don't have to always take those tough shots or take tough matchups when they do get the one-on-one and then you bring in the track. Just reading that. And it's something that, you know, we've been asking for them to do. And they're learning, you know. So we just got to continue to help those guys do that to help our team.
Let's go back. I want to play it one more time just in case y'all didn't hear what he said.
We're proud of the progress they're making, but they're going to have to make another step and find ways to not only create for themselves, but create for others on this team. To open up the court for them later down in the game where they don't have to always take those tough shots or take tough matchups when they do get the one-on-one and then you bring in the track. Just reading that. And it's something that, you know, we've been asking for them to do. And they're learning, you know. So we just got to continue to help those guys do that and to help our team.
PNC Bank.
Okay, so in case y'all didn't hear what he said, he said they need to pass the ball. He said that, you know, the teams are keying on them, and he said they need to pass the ball. They don't want to pass the ball. So that's pretty big of him to call them out in the media like that. Vic, before I get to your post, just tell me what did you think about the comments that Marcus Smart made?
Hey, bro. What he was saying was 100% right. I was just shocked as hell that he said it like out there in the media like that. What he was saying was absolutely right. If you watch them guys, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are a very similar player, and they both out there trying to get buckets. Nobody out there trying to play make between them two. Neither trying to play make. And in certain situations, just flip back to the Bulls. DeMar DeRozan, yes, he's a scorer, but he's a playmaker. Zach LaVine's a playmaker. Lonzo Ball, not a scorer, but he's a playmaker.
Right.
Vucevic is a scorer, a big man, and a playmaker.
Right.
That's the difference. Those two guys are bucket getters.
And
they try to get the ball in the hole.
And the Bulls are sharing the ball. It's like it's no ego.
Yes.
It's ball movement. I don't know what's going on with the Celtics. CJ James says Brown is a ball hog. I can't say Jason is. Cliff Mason says Marcus Smart ain't wrong. 2, never air teams dirty laundry in the media. Voice in the locker room, displeasure with ball movement. Let me touch on that real quick, because I think what happens is after a game, the emotions are high, and you put a camera in somebody's face, they frustrated. Sometimes they say too much. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he knew what he was saying, but I think sometimes you just start rambling, and then you end up just start saying stuff. That's how he really felt. But I don't know if he really wanted to divulge all that information. But when you upset and you just go to the media, you put a mic in their face, stuff start coming out. You know what I'm saying? So CJ James also says Brown jacks up shots with no basketball IQ, hoping it goes in. Tatum a little bit better on his shooting choices. I'll say this, man. Jason Tatum, bro, for as great as people say he is, and once again, you said this also on your post as well. You said he's an all-star, not a superstar. I believe you said that. And I totally agree. He's not efficient. He have a shooting night like 3 for 20 on multiple nights. Like, bro, like you good, but you know, like you're not efficient. And so, and you also said they should trade Tatum. Like everything that you were saying, bro, I was thinking the same exact thing. I think it's time to break these two up And I
It
think,
is.
and I think Jason Tatum is the one to go. And I think they will actually probably get the most for Tatum because of the upside.
I think that, and I also think that management will probably want to roll with Brown on this. That's just my thing. Maybe I could be wrong. I think management would want to roll with Brown on this one. And everything that you're saying, I already, you know what I'm saying, we already touched on. So I don't even need to repeat it. We are saying the same thing. That's what I'm just explaining to guys. Like, you know, they're the same player. And right now, Brown's a little bit more efficient.
Right.
And he's a better defensive player.
And he's a better defensive player. Cliff Mason says, y'all know why we looking at Smart and Tatum and Brown? Because nobody wants to hold that overrated coach accountable for his failures. Well, Ume Udoka just got there. Now, if you want to talk about Brad Stevens and how he just got a job for basically nothing, you know, that's one thing. You want to talk about white privilege? My goodness, this dude did. He didn't do nothing with the talent that he had, and they moved him up to, I think, president of basketball operations. How you do that up? How you do that? Cliff Mason says, break them up. Are y'all crazy, man? This was split up one of the best duos in the game. Bro, they not. First of all, it's stories that say Brown and Tatum don't even like each other. So they don't like each other. Marcus Smart calling them in the media. It's not working as a cohesive unit. Like, how many years you need to see before you say, okay, we need to do something different? Like yeah, I mean, like,
even them two playing their best, getting buckets. Are they better than the healthy Nets team? No. Are they better than the healthy Milwaukee team? No. Are they better than the healthy Bulls team now? No. Are they better than Miami? No. So are you really contending if you're Boston? So you want to keep on, you know, running this out there just to run it out there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think they definitely gonna have to do something because it's not working. Now you got Marcus Smart in the media doing what he did, and like I said, it was already stories that said Brown and Tatum didn't like each other. They gonna have to do something, man, because it's not working out. I want to move on, man, to Ben Simmons. We've been keeping up with this story, man. It's been turn after turn after turn. Now all of a sudden, I remember they was fining him for missing practices and games. And then all of a sudden he says, I'm mentally not ready to play. And when he first said that, I automatically said he's playing the mental health game. He knows that when you say mental health, the whole talking points change. He's going to get people more on his side now. You know what I'm saying? Then it's a clause in the agreement. That's if it's something mental, he still gets his money. Bro, he is sitting here playing the game for real. But now, so he said he's mentally not ready. So, okay, Philly said, okay, you know what? We're going to give you your money now. You say you're mentally not ready to play. We're going to give you your money, and we would just want you to see our medical doctors. And you know what he says? No, I don't want to see your medical doctors. I'm just mentally not ready to play, and I don't want to fix it. I just want my money, and I want to get up out of here. Bro, this is getting out of control, man. Like he playing the game though. What do you think about this new turn in the Ben Simmons saga?
Well, I know he doesn't have any mental health issues. I'm just gonna throw that out there. He's playing the game like you said. You know, say he want to get paid, so that's why he's playing the mental health game, and that's all that is. The mental health game is for a way, like you said, for him to get paid.
Now, hold on. Let's be clear about when we say he's playing a mental health game. Me personally, I am saying it's something going on in his head where when he's on the court, he don't want to shoot the ball. But I'm saying when he's talking about I'm mentally not ready to play basketball on the team, that's two totally different things. He's using the mental health thing to get his money. I do think on the court, he got a problem shooting the ball. You know, he afraid to shoot. But when it just comes to playing the game, he ain't got no mental health with that. He's just trying to get paid. So are you on the same page as me, or is it?
Yeah, he want his money. I said, yeah, he want his money. He ain't no fool.
Yeah. Dan Jones says, my mental health will be jacked up too. My coach said he didn't know if he could win a chip with me as a team best player. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Really? If your coach can't say nothing negative now. A coach can't say nothing negative now. If you say something remote negative, Now I can't play no more. I can't play no more. My coach just said he don't know if he can win the championship with me.
I mean, hey Al, said something negative, and what Doc said was just like a bold, cold, hard fact how he felt. So I don't see no need for him and Ben and them to go forward. I mean, I'm wondering why Ben is there, and not on Ben's part. I'm wondering why Ben on the Sixers part. Like, why haven't you gotten him up out of there? You're not getting a coup for this guy from nobody. The league sees what's going on. You're not getting no coup from nobody, bro. You better be lucky somebody want to take on his salary.
Right. That's true.
Okay, whether Doc was right or wrong, though, man, you don't do that to me. You should have said that in the media. You want to be negative about a player in the media? I've seen that happen from a coach. The Jim Mora rant is like a classic, bro. Every time I'm sitting around, sometimes I just throw that YouTube ball so I can just laugh, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the most negative thing I've ever heard. You know what I'm saying?
But once again, I think once again you emotional after the game. They stuck a mic in Doc Rivers' face, and he said too much. I think they asked him a question. He got kind of caught off guard. He didn't know how to answer it, and he answered it honestly on accident.
You the coach of the Philadelphia Sixers. You come back the next day and it's like, man, I think I spoke out of turn with what I said. Facts. You don't let this fester on as a 76ers organization, knowing you want this guy gone. Y'all want him gone. Y'all don't want him here.
Right.
Y'all said it. The head coach said it. So when you say that, why is he here? Well, Sixers organization. I'm putting it on them. You been all the mental health stuff. I'm putting this back on the Sixers. After Doc said that, Ben should have been gone.
I don't think he knew Ben was gonna react like this though. I don't think he knew he was gonna be like, oh snap! Now I gotta get out of here.
I think 100% of guys would behave this way. That's my take. You say you can't win with me. You said it.
But they also tried to reconcile after the fact, but it was too late. Ben was already like, "No, I'm good. I'm good with y'all."
Hey man, Doc Rivers is paid a lot of money, man, to stay cool, calm, and collected, to be the coach and to learn how to speak to the media as a head coach. Man, you can't get pulled into something like that. So I think he said what he felt.
And this is the crazy part. Everybody, critique Bill Belichick and get on him for his monotone, press conferences. But he do it specifically for these type of situations right here. He don't want to give the media anything to roll with, and he don't want to mess up the psyche of his players. So he's actually doing it the right way. Whether we like it or not, of course, we want more. We want stuff to talk about. But he actually does it the right way. But when you actually answer truthfully, this is the type of stuff that can happen, man. But I can't believe that Ben Simmons is actually getting away with the shenanigans that he's doing, man. Like, he's getting away with this, bro. And it's like nobody's actually calling a spade. Nobody's actually saying, like, bro, ain't nothing wrong with him mentally as far as him playing on the court. He's doing this so he can get his money. Nobody's saying that. Yeah,
of course. Yeah.
It's terrible, though.
The Sixers created this show, bro. They created this show.
But where's the real?
And here's my thing. Mm-hmm. It didn't stop at the coach. The best player on the team said it too. So it's it's like a double-edged sword that's stuck being. He's like, man, they want me out of here.
And look, but wait, you saying as soon as he said he's mentally not ready to play and he played a mental health game, now Ben Simmons on the court. Oh, Ben Simmons is our brother.
Right.
We want to take this
practicing. He out there practicing and stuff today, you know what I'm saying, and dribbling and all that, man.
But what I'm saying is, why is none of the big sports networks not calling it what it is?
Bro, I don't know if they are or not. I don't watch it.
I haven't heard nobody say nothing's wrong with him mentally. Because you know why? Because they scared. They scared that, they not being sensitive to his mental health. Bro, call a spade a spade. Mental health is real. I believe that is real. But when it comes to Ben Simmons, this is not a mental health issue. This is I want my money issue. This is I want my money. I don't want to lose my money. I don't want y'all to find me.
Hey, bro, that man feelings hurt, man. He being a diva. His feelings hurt. The coach and the best player on the team said they didn't want him. He being a diva. His feelings hurt.
But nobody's calling it what it is. They just letting them roll with the mental health. Oh, well, we just gonna, if he said his mental health, mental health is serious, and we want to take this, we want to give him his time that he needs to get his mental together.
Hey, bro, that's the world we living in. I mean, you gonna touch on some stuff going further in the show that just throw your hands up, bro. Nobody called them out about it. I can do is throw my hands up, man. Like we said, mental health. You know how serious they take that, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know how serious they take that.
Dan Jones says the media won't say anything since Clutch Sports represents bid. So is that the LeBron factor, Rich Paul factor? Is that what's going on? We put everything on LeBron on this show. That's how we get down.
Right.
Look, let's move on to some football, man. Hey, our Bears lost again, 33-22 to the 49ers. But I want to talk about, how do you feel about Justin Fields progressing? What did you see in that game as far as Justin Fields goes?
Oh man, he played much better, man. He looked a lot better, man. He was a lot quicker with decision making. This is the first time I really seen him look around the field and see ain't nothing there and take off. The running lanes were there for him today. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, he was good. I liked it, man. You know what I'm saying? He was electric. He kind of electric out there a little bit. He
was. And speaking of electric, this play right here made me okay with the Bears losing. As crazy as that sound, sometimes you just want to see some flashes. And here's for Bears fans, if you want to get excited, here's a exciting play for you. You just check this out, and this gives you pause for excitement. 4th and 1. Bears down by 7.
Fake one way, Fields
Woo! Chris Berman. Woo!
Justin Fields making magic happen. There goes Fields.
Crazy.
Touchdown.
Crazy. When I seen that, the loss didn't hurt as much to me. I was mad that they lost, but when I seen that, I said, okay, we got a chance in the future.
All I watch for is to see his development. I don't even care about wins and losses, bro. We're not a contender. I mean, I've came to that conclusion with our offensive line. We're just not a contender. We're not a contender with that offensive line. We're not. So I'm just looking for watching the games and see how he progresses as an NFL quarterback. That's what I watch the Bears.
And I was just thinking, bro, if we had Andy Dalton in the game, it was no way that he would have been able to make that play.
No
way.
Oh, he was right there. So that play dead. That play dead. The ball. Or he might have been fumbling the ball going the other way.
Right. But that was just such a great play, man. So many tackles that he broke. That was just.
He broke a lot of ankles on that play.
He did. Derek Jones said this is one of the best plays I've seen by Bears.
I agree with you. I'm trying to think back. I'm trying to think back when I started watching the Bears in the early 80s. If I see somebody, I've seen Cordell Stewart run and a few guys run, but I ain't seen nobody like that. No, man, that looked like a wide receiver or somebody on the end around or something. The way he cutting his feet, that footwork was ridiculous, man.
That was a Lamar Jackson-esque play.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. We see him make plays like that. And we have somebody in the building that actually can do some similar things. It was a great thing to see, man. We lost.
I just hope this coaching staff doesn't ruin this kid for the next coaching staff. You know what I'm saying? We'll touch on that later, though. But
let's talk about it. Do you think Nagy's going to get more time, or do you think they're going to ship him out?
You know what? I know how the Bears operate. If Justin progresses well, he'll probably get one more year.
Right.
So, but I was really hoping that Justin progresses well, and since he's not under contract next year, they still gonna let him ride out. Oh, he got one more year left, right?
Who? Nagy? No, this is last year.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought.
Coach. Yeah,
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he had one more year, but yeah, 4 years. Yes, this is his 4th year. That's absolutely right.
Yeah.
But
he said, but I think he's staying for at least one more year. Nagy needs to go, but I think he's staying for one more year. Darren Jones said.
Yeah, I think so too. Because they got Borum back. You'll have Jenkins back after the bye week probably. He's gonna throw these guys out there and tackle and see how the offensive line progresses for the end of the year and see what they got. touch on one more thing. We got
Go ahead.
fans excited about Khalil Herbert, and I love bro. He's done a good fill-in job. But bro, let's pump the brakes on talking about getting rid of Montgomery. Now we can have a Nick Chubb and a Kareem Hunt situation. I'm all down for that, where you don't wear running your backs out, but you don't just give up Montgomery after this guy played well for 12 quarters. But he is a good running back.
He is a good running back. And I will say this: I will not pay Montgomery when his contract come up. I can't pay him because Khalil Herbert.
Now that's something different. But right now, this is only Montgomery's third year. He's still on a rookie contract. His third round pick. He's not up for much money. So you still probably got one more year with him after this year, because you can exercise this fifth and franchise or whatever. So you can have him around for a while. There's ways to have Montgomery around for a while without paying him. With him still making some money, but not top running back money. There's ways. Yeah.
And I like the way Herbert runs, man. Like he hits that hole.
He has great vision. Yeah, from what I see so far, he's shown great vision. I just hope he don't flame out, because there were some other guys I saw that the Bears had great vision. When they got downfield, they started fumbling the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
Yeah.
Big facts. The trade deadline was today, man. Von Miller got traded from the Broncos to the Rams. The Rams always seem like they trying to make some type of move. They always going for it. I don't know how much Von Miller got left. I mean, I think he had like a couple of sacks this year. Where does this put the Rams in the NFC? They were
already at the top. I mean, this puts them right there battling with the other top teams. I mean, this puts them even better. This move was because they gonna be chasing around that dang on Kyler Murray, man. You know what I'm saying? And him and Donald, and you know what I'm saying, and Floyd over on the other side. They trying to generate pass rush.
Yeah.
They know they're gonna be able to put up. They know they're gonna be able to put up points. They know they probably gonna, the way it goes against those teams. The passing game gonna be there in the playoffs. You gonna have Ramsey be able to shut down one side. They probably gonna be able to give us some other side, but so they trying to put pressure on the quarterback. The team's throwing the ball now. That's how you win on defense. You got to pressure other team's quarterback.
Exactly. If you know you got to pressure Tom Brady, you go against him, you're gonna need to get pressure with 4 instead of blitzing.
Yeah.
So that move was definitely made for playoffs in the future.
Mm-hmm.
We had some sad news, man. Henry Ruggs got in a car accident, man, and they said he was intoxicated. This looks bad. Somebody died. Man, sad story. As this picture is like, that looks terrible. And I think the Corvette was Ruggs, and they said he hit the rear of it, and the car caught on fire, and it was the person died. So sad story. A life was lost, and it looks like Henry Ruggs' career possibly could be over just like that on one bad decision, man. Sad story to see.
Life as he knows it is just over, man. Like the NFL offers services. There's Uber, there's Lyft. You know, don't get behind the wheel of a car that drunk, because, bro, you were gone out your body.
Yeah, man.
You gone out your body. You gone out your body. Looking at that, you were going out your body. You don't get behind the wheel like that. You don't. You don't get the wheel like that. Somebody should have taken his keys. Whoever he was, somebody should have taken his keys. But I'm not gonna put this on nobody else. He a grown man. Take responsibility for himself. You don't get behind the wheel like that. Period.
That Corvette looks terrible. It looks smashed, bro.
Bro, that looks scary, man. That looks just scary. Just trying to picture how fast he going. That drunk ain't seeing nothing. Just flowing. He ain't seeing nothing.
And they said this was at 3-something in the morning. You know ain't nothing good going on 3-something in the morning.
This person here probably on their way to 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock job, up like we are, probably somewhere stopped on their way to Dunkin' Donuts. You never know what this person doing. They probably on their way to work. He coming from kicking it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gone.
Sad
Probably gonna show up at practice wasted.
Yeah. That's true. Sad story, man. Man, sad story for the family, and now Henry Ruggs probably gonna be out the league, man. Moving on.
Teams offer services like teams know players go out like that. They offer services to you like that. All you gotta do is call the team up, like, man, I'm somewhere where I can't drive. They'll send a car for you and take you home, get your car home safe. Like, they offer these kind of services. This is the NFL. There's no reason for him to be driving that drunk.
Yeah. Hopefully, people learn, man, from this. They shouldn't have to learn from something like this, but sad sight to see, man. We got a big fight coming up this weekend, man. It seems like every time it's a big fight,
I'm on the show.
You definitely on the show.
Man, we need my boy Champagne Lang on here with us to talk that fight, man.
Ain't it, man? Ain't it?
Yeah.
Canelo Alvarez, Caleb Plant. I just want to know, is there any chance that Caleb Plant wins the fight? I'm so tired of these Canelo fans, man. They act like he's so invincible. To me, he's beatable, but can Caleb Plant beat him?
He can. I don't know if he will, but he can. It's possible. I mean, Caleb Plant is undefeated. He's undefeated.
Does he have any signature wins? Like
right now, yeah. I mean, he's a good young fighter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I mean, anything's possible. I mean, 2 fights ago, we had Deontay Wilder destroying this guy twice.
Yeah.
We had Deontay Wilder beating that Fury. We had Deontay Wilder winning the first fight. A lot of people did. He got beat up. Now everybody's opinion changed because he got beat up again. So Plant being an underdog, man, don't take him lightly. I don't think he's gonna beat Canelo, but it's gonna be a good fight, and he's gonna be in it and have a chance at the end. I think he's gonna be in it.
I watched some of Caleb Plant's old fights, and he's a good boxer, moves around well. But my only concern is, does he have enough power to actually threaten Canelo?
He's not a power hitter. He got a little power, but he's not a knockout guy. He's a boxer.
Right. And yeah, I think you have to take it to Canelo. I don't think you can win on the scorecards against Canelo. I think Canelo got the judges in his pocket. I think they trying to push this brother as the next big Mexican fighter. You have to take it to Canelo, knock him out, or just win decisively. You can't leave it up to the judges, because we seen how Triple G got robbed the first fight.
Yeah.
And so if he can get robbed, Caleb Plant will get robbed. Like, Triple G is a bigger name than Caleb Plant. So I just don't see it. He don't have enough power, in my opinion. And I think if you go to the scorecards, there's no way he'll beat him. So.
I mean, we looking at Canelo. I mean, Triple G, Manny Pacquiao. He ain't really beating up nobody lately either.
Right. So we'll see what happens, man. Yeah. As I'm talking, the Atlanta Braves just hit a home run. Yeah. World Series Game 6. Atlanta is up 5-0. Game 6. A game. They can knock them out tonight. I'm shocked that the baseball is so unpredictable, but for the Braves to be in the World Series without their arguably blessed player in Robert Acuna, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, it don't make sense. But they can win it tonight, and I'm happy, man, because the Astros is going to be talking all that noise if they would have, and it's not over yet. But if it stays the same and the Braves win, if the Astros would have won, we know that they would have been talking now. What you going to say now? You going to say we're cheating now? You know, everybody wasn't talking about that. I
really didn't really care who won, man, but, bro, I just got a soft spot in my heart for Dusty Baker.
True.
You know what I'm saying? True. So I was like, if he would have won, I'd have been cool with it. Yeah. But I'm like, damn, bro, the Astros, same thing you were saying. I'm like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? The Astros, though, but you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like, I was like, man, let it play out how it play out. Like my buddy, he talked to me, he's like, man, you want some, you know, so I'm talking about doing a little gambling. Can I get some tips? Something? I said, bro, I'm watching. I don't even like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Right.
Like you know, yeah.
I want the Braves to win, but like you said, I kind of wanted Dusty to win, but not enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the Astros get on my nerves so much. You know, they got some good players, but once the cheating stuff came out, I'm like, man, I can't.
That just make you look at them different. And then not only that, one of the guys doing that series, I think he might still be on the team, or I'm not sure. He made kind of some like racial gesture towards Yu Darvish when he was on the mound.
Right.
So, yeah, the Astros kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah.
And we had a strange story, man, that came out a few days ago, man. Peter, You know, they always trying to stick up for something. They always mad about something. You know, now they want the MLB to change the bullpen, and they want to call it the Iron Barn. They said a bullpen is not a good name. It's derogatory towards animals. It's getting ridiculous, man. We talked about this earlier, bro. Like, enough is enough, man. Enough is enough. This is crazy. Like, when you heard this story, like, you know, we heard Peter go off about a lot of things, but you want to change the baseball bullpen and you say change it to the Iron Barn. That's just ridiculous.
Oh my goodness, man, they get ridiculous with this animals' rights, man. They going a little too far, man. Animals do have rights, but they going a little too far with this, man. Like, I just throw my hands up, bro. Like, come on,
Peter strikes again. They strike again.
Like, literally, how is that hurting a bull? Like, a bull has feelings. He's gonna come and tell me that, oh man, you call this the bullpen hurts my feelings.
Right. He come back. Man, I heard about the bull come back, man. I heard about y'all calling that major league thing and that bullpen.
That.
Right. That
like it's
hilarious.
It's just certain things I just wonder, like, folks just do too much with. Yeah, I think that's one of them. Like, man, like go sit down somewhere. For real.
That's the perfect statement what you just said though. Is the Bulls really thinking about that? Like, they thinking about what Major League calling them where the pitchers get warmed up at? They actually got it in their head. Like, that just dumb. That's the perfect statement what you just said. Like, what we doing here?
I mean, but is she about to go home and eat some steak or something later on? You know what I'm saying? Or a hamburger or anything? You know, she got anything in her refrigerator? She got any frozen meat in her refrigerator? You know, I'm just asking anybody from Peter. You know what I'm saying? I think slaughtering them and eating them is a little bit more worse than calling them a major league boxer bullpen.
That's the big number one question. Is all of Peter vegan? Is all of Peter vegan? Because if they not, they some hypocrites.
I swear. I swear.
Oh, man. Peter strikes again, man. Peter strikes again.
Oh, goodness.
But look, man, before we get up out of here, the scripture for today, Ecclesiastes 11:6. Hey, I mean, I've been following this series called Crazy of Faith by Michael Todd Transformation Church in Oklahoma, man. And he used this scripture. He talked about sow a seed. And if people ever go to church, every time somebody hear sow a seed, they always think about money. But money is not the only seed you can sow. So this scripture says, sow your seed in the morning and do not be idle with your hands in the evening, for you do not know whether morning or evening planting will succeed, whether this or that, or whether both alike will be good. And he talked about basically, man, just sowing different types of seeds. And it was a good scripture, man, because he talked about don't hold your seed, man. Don't hold your seed back. And if I could be honest, I've held my seed back from some people because some people get on my nerves. I'm just gonna be honest, man. So he talked about different types of seeds you can sow. So he talked about, I wrote them down, your energy. You can sow your energy. Some people need positive energy to help them through the day. You know, you can sow your connections. If you got a connection, you can help somebody out with a connection. You can sow your wisdom. You can help somebody out with wisdom. You know, you might know more than somebody else. So he named a lot. He talked about serving. You can sow your time, your talent, your effort, your appreciation. You can also sow money as well if you know people in need. But it's different types of seeds you can sow. And if I'm being honest, I've been holding back my seed and from different people because some people get on my nerves and I don't want to be bothered with them. But if I want my life to be, and you know, a lot of people talk about you get what you put out. And if I really want my life to take off and be great, I gotta sow these different types of seeds that I can to other people's lives. So right. I'm gonna try to do better with everybody that I come in contact with, man. I'm gonna try to sow my good energy, some wisdom, encouragement. You know, if people need some funds and I got it, I'd like to sow some money into some people's lives. So I want to start sowing some seeds, man.
You turn it over a new leaf. You sowing some seeds. That's what's up, bro. That's
Yeah,
what's
man,
up.
that word convicted me, man. You know, he talking about crazy of faith and different things that you might want in life, but what are you giving out? You know, we always want all these material things and different things, but he talks about how the exact thing that you want, you should go do for somebody else. You know what I mean? And that's not the normal mindset that we have in the world. Is okay, if I need some money, let me go sow some money into somebody's life. If I want some positive energy, let me go sow some positive energy into somebody else. And so it's just a different thing that I'm going to try to do for myself, man. And I think it's gonna work out. My man Justin Camper been following the same series I've been following as well. He said I'm going to sow some seed tonight. And if you think about it, he talks about also. He said it's one scripture that says seed time, harvest time. And a lot of people think, hey, when you sow some seed, you automatically go get some harvest. But sometimes you sow the seed and it takes time. And I think about when it comes to babies. When you sow a seed, you know, when man and woman come together, you sow that seed, the baby don't immediately come. It takes 9 months. You know what I mean? So sometimes you gotta wait. You got to wait for some time. And so it's just a great series, man. I encourage people, man, if you want to hear some good word and get your life on track, check out Mike Todd Transformation Church. The series is called Crazy of Faith, and it's a great series. Helping me out, man. So I'm a work on sowing some seed, all these different types of things in people's lives. So Ecclesiastes 11:6, that's the scriptures. Sow your seed in the morning, all throughout the day. He says get creative with sowing your seeds. You know, try some different ways to sow your seed. Like, man, it did something for me, man. So hopefully that
inspired you, bro. It inspired you. It did what it's supposed to do. It inspired you. That's what you're looking for. Inspiration.
Yeah. Justin Campbell says faith like a farmer. That's the name of the series, man. So he following it too, man. It's a great series, man. I encourage y'all to go check it out.
I'm gonna check it out.
Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube. Anybody who's watching who's not subscribed, please go subscribe. Subscribe for your boy. Sow that seed for me. You know what I'm saying? Sow the seed of your subscription to the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Follow, like, review our page. Give us tell us what you like, what you don't like about the page. Follow us on Instagram, on TikTok. You see my man's over there with the merch on. If you want your own merch, message me. We ship. All colors available. My man got the merch on. We got hoodies. It's fall. It's getting cold outside. You got long sleeves. Hoodies,
I'm making my modeling debut. You know, I'm modeling for y'all.
Right on, my brother. If you know somebody that got a business, go ahead.
I'm sowing my modeling career right now. I'm be representing all the different color Al and Pal shirts. I'm having all the different colors on for y'all. So you know.
Let's get it. That brother been in the gym. He trying to get them, get the muscles popping out for y'all. If you know somebody that got a business, want to advertise, man, tell them to message me. We can make it happen. I'm doing free advertising right now. So listen, come on, get an interview, advertise, whatever business you got going on. That's how we getting down, man. So Vic, man, appreciate you come holding it down for your boy one time, man. And
love, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna get up out of here.
Appreciate you for having me, bro. You know, I always love to come on, man. Sorry I couldn't get on last time. You know, I was kind of busy, but man, now I'm kind of freed up. We deep into the NFL season, the NBA. So, you know, whenever you need me back, just holler at me.
My man. Y'all will be seeing this brother more frequently. He said it. He's on record. So we're gonna see y'all next week, man. We out.
We lock and load. Allen Pass. It's the Allen Pass Show.